Yes, I hold in my hand the Turtles of Grayskull Donatello figure from the Reptile Wars line. Mattel sent it over for free. The opinions are my own. I can't wait to check this out. It is no secret that I love Turtles of Grayskull, so when you get a chance for a freebie, you take that. The packaging on this, I love it. This new Turtles of Grayskull design motif logo, utterly fantastic. The snakes, the ooze, snake hunting tech head Donatello. The scaliness on the packaging, that is such a beautiful touch. The packaging department, you guys are all killing. I know there's like a whole team, but man, it's fantastic. So we have Donnie going against Shredder in snake form. The Reptile Wars, I love that scaly logo. Here's the whole wave. I have already pre-flapped it. So if you want to open these and keep them nice on card back, which this has a thicker card back, you're just going to go do across, and then you can just slide it right out. The picture, of course, it does come with, every figure comes with a mini comic, right? This one is Reptile Wars Part 1, Snake in the Shadows. I've done a full video on this, so if you want to check it out, I'll put it maybe here, perhaps. I don't know. Click the linky-do. But it's fantastic. The artwork, that Freddie Williams artwork, it's just stellar, and there's some craziness you might not have realized, so don't miss out on this. It's one of my favorite parts of the line. Getting into the Donatello figure, this guy is kind of deceiving, and the He-Man Origins figures, they come with a lot more accessories than you realize sometimes. So in the package, you see like, oh, he comes with the fiery effects, he comes with the staff, and you're kind of led to believe like, oh, the only accessory he really has is his regular bow staff with some nice detail there. And you can attach the fiery thingies to it, like so. And then you can do the second one, and you get this cool, awesome flaming staff. Donnie's staffs always need to be on fire. I mean, that's canon going forward, right? So that's just utterly fantastic. But as you get him out of the packaging, you realize he's also wearing a ton of accessories. So you can see here, when you take them all off, it's wild. Like, it radically changed my mind on the value proposition when I realized this. Because it's like, yeah, he comes with a lot. They're putting a lot into it. And you can swap them. It kind of hides under the swappability. But man, so the articulation on these guys, full Townsend, you got their single jointed elbow. You got the wristy doos, no ab crunch. There's the swivel, the legs, they're kicking like that. They can kick out really good, and then single jointed knees. Ooh, might want to be careful. Sometimes I find that joint kind of sticks. So be careful how you're moving it. And they have a rocker on the feet. But yeah, so he's wearing a ton of accessories. One thing people are going to be delighted to know, opposed to regular Donatello, who he has the head that the helmet's glued on there. That's not coming off. This Donatello, if you don't like this snake mask hood, which I don't know why you don't, it's freaking cool. You can, for one, I mean, look at the eye. Look at the cool, it's like a snake eye. It comes off in the back. There's just like the slit there to wrap around the bandana, which does twirl around. So you could do just that, or if you don't like the little bottom part, you can pop that off. And then you have what's actually kind of a low-key regular Donatello. So if you have both of them, you can mix and match and kind of create your ultimate Donatello. I think this combo is the best. What I just cooked up here, as you're seeing rotating around. You swap the armor pieces. There's just something about like a super extra armored Donnie and then a kind of pared down ninja. It almost gives like the Power Rangers, what is it, in the movie, or I don't know which one, but they get like ninja outfits. It kind of gives that. On this Donnie, of course, he does have like a harness thing, but he has like a shirt, a lot like the Mikey figure has. He has that standard shirt you can't take off with the D. He has the cool like little belt sash, which the whole wave's got going on. You can see with Raph with the Turtles. He has cool like leg bracers, the arm stuff. I just think this figure is spectacular. Turtles of Grayskull, for me, it's just such a fun line. You can see they're really going nuts with the designs. So keep them coming. Like, if you want to do 10 more waves after this, I know there's obviously tons of He-Man characters you can work in, and there's a ton of Turtle characters you can work in. I think it's possible we get like Usagi, Baxter Stockman. There's a wild amount of stuff. Man, I don't know. I think this figure is so freaking cool. The shell, interestingly, we can touch on that. So this one, he has not really a shell molded into the back. I know that freaks a lot of people out, but the shell this go around is actually quite different. It's nice. They're like, they could just simply have done the same shells, but they're like, no, we want to do new shells. So this one, it's nice. It's dinged up. This one shell, I guess this kind of shows like they went through some battles. The shape is a little different, and it's also kind of like a thinner profile, and then like a lower thing for storage. But I don't know. This is, if you're comparing Donnies, I think this is the Donnie to go. Raph, when we get into him, you'll see it's a little more even, and you may have seen the shorts, but this Donnie, I think, is a far superior Donnie. But, you know, if you don't like it, you can just pop and swap around. So look at this. That still looks good. It's kind of different purpliness, but you have just so much to choose from and so much to go off of. That's why that's the hidden strength of the Origins line. You think you have two figures, but with the combos, if you do the math, you have a ton of different variations, and then the more figures you get, it just gets more and more. So you might have a line of 20 or 30, but you have thousands, hundreds of thousands. I don't know how many combinations mathematically, but there's a ton. I think it's so cool. It's super neat. You'll also see with Raph having two sides, it seems like they really wanted to focus, like, let's not lose the turtley part, which the first wave, maybe they didn't strike as good a balance. I know some people like didn't enjoy this staff, but you get, if you want just a regular Donnie bow staff, there you go. But you can also turn it all freaking crazy. Tech bow Donnie. It's just rad. So I am delighted. Huge thanks to Mattel for sending this over. I believe these come out, if you look on the Big Bad Toy Store listing, check me right now, is it January? Maybe February? Hopefully sooner than later. I mean, if they're sending out samples, maybe earlier than that. But you can pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. Entertainment Earth is a good one. I've seen some listings pop up on Amazon, but I couldn't find any in stock. And then, you know, of course, locally at Targets, Walmart, and various other small shops. So Turtles of Grayskull, I think, is just such a fun line, and I'm so excited for more and more. Vehicles, I mean, they haven't told me anything. I know nothing. I'm just saying I would love vehicles, play sets, a snake ooze pit. If you're going from the comics, we definitely need that. There's just so many places they could go. So I'm ready for more. Let me know in the comments what you think. How far into the line are you going? I know, you know, some people don't need two Donatellos. You've seen from other stuff I get 3, 4. If they make a third or fourth Donatello, I'm in, because this guy is just so fun. One also thing I want to touch on, they did a great job of making the colors the same, which not a lot of companies do. Some companies don't keep the colors uniform. So this one, it's uniform. Even though they're changing the bodies, they were very mindful. This is the Donnie color, and that's how you can swap about. So killer job from Mattel. Amazing. I love it. Thanks for watching, folks. As always, take care of yourselves.